What's going on, baseball fans? How you doing tonight? We're talking the red-hot Red Sox, the Blue Jays winning on a walk-off today, the Astros getting some bad news. Let's get to it. I'm just clicking the wrong buttons. Here we go. No intro tonight. I'm just clicking the wrong buttons everywhere. How's the microphone, everyone? I feel like, is my microphone echoing right now? Are we doing okay? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if the microphone is working. I thought I heard some echoing going on. I think we're doing all right. So, what's going on, everyone? How are we doing? Man, you know, I can just tell right off the bat, I'm a little rusty. Because I'm clicking the wrong buttons here. And, you know, it's been a few days since I've been on here. I've had a busy week. Haven't had the easiest of weeks. And, you know, I just felt like I needed to kind of, just take a couple of days this week. You know, it's been a pretty tough week for me. Just a lot going on right now. So, but, you know what? Been stressed out a little bit. I figured best thing to do tonight. I wasn't even going to go live tonight, but you know what? I'm ready to talk some baseball, and I'm ready to kind of just get into it. You know why? Because there's a lot of good baseball going on right now. My Red Sox are red hot right now, absolutely red hot. Blue Jays today hitting a walk-off home run. We just got some good baseball going on right now. We are just right into the thick of the season now, and I think we're kind of past that opening week, you know, like that new season kind of a feel. We're kind of just getting into the season now, and that's kind of how I'm getting to. I'm just getting in, I'm diving in, and but yeah. So everyone, also, I have a new hat. Let me turn it around. We got the new Red Sox the city hat going on right now. That's what they're going to be wearing on Patriots Day, and I am pretty excited. I got this hat today, and I'm like, ooh, I got to get that fresh new, the Boston Marathon colors for the new city jerseys that they're coming out with, the new city line. They came out with hats and jerseys. So there's going to be other teams coming out with city stuff as well. And you know what? The whole Boston Marathon thing years ago, you know, that hit pretty close to me. I used to live in Massachusetts, and you know, I've had my fair share of trips to Boston and whatnot. So I felt like I needed to get this hat. So, and you know, I kind of like this hat. I kind of like it. But enough of the hat, enough of all that kind of stuff. You know what? Since we're talking about the Red Sox, let's start off the show with the Red Sox tonight. I got to give, they've won 9 straight games. But before actually I get started, if you can, if you are new, hit that subscribe button. We're talking baseball here all the time. And, yeah, we are not slowing down. Here we go. We're trying to get to 7K by the All-Star break. Hit that like button for me, everyone. We're trying to get this stream out to more baseball fans. More likes will really help it get out to more baseball fans. Go follow me on Twitter as well if you would like to talk some baseball throughout the day. So, alrighty, let's come back. As you can see, I'm a little rusty. I haven't done this in a few days. So the last time I was here, we were looking at the Joe Musgrove no-hitter. I went live just in time for that. Alrighty, but let's start off the show. The Red Sox winning 9 straight. Holy cow. As a Red Sox fan, this is just like, whoa. Because my Red Sox haven't been good at all in a couple of years, and they have been just playing incredible. I mean, yes, King Yellowman, I can see it now in the chat. Jinx. Hopefully I'm not jinxing my Red Sox, but hopefully they can get to 10 straight tomorrow. But my Red Sox have been just playing just so good, and we're going to kind of get into it. We're going to go to the schedule. We're kind of, you know, go through their winning streak so far. We're going to look at some stats and just see how good these guys have been playing. This Red Sox team, I've been saying it for a while. I've been saying, since Chaim Bloom started, kind of picking up the pace in the offseason, once that offseason was done, I said to all of you live, I said on the record, don't sleep on this Red Sox team. I know it's early, but you know what? This Red Sox team is looking really good right now. They got off to a terrible start, getting swept by the Orioles in the first series, and that was just a depressing start to the season, but they have just been winning games left and right ever since then. But on the record, I have said, don't sleep on this Red Sox team. I liked the depth of this team. I liked the flexibility that they added, the roster flexibility. They've added a little bit of minor league depth. And so far, everything is working out for the Red Sox. So let's go take a look at exactly what is going on with this Red Sox team. So let's go to the schedule. Here we go. Let's take a look at kind of what teams they've gone through so far. So taking a look here, it all started off with a big win against the Rays. So as you can see, they got swept by the Orioles there. That was a depressing start. But then a big win against the Rays, had a walk-off win against the Rays. That was awesome. And then another big win against the Rays. Lots of runs in that series for the Red Sox, scoring, what is that? I can't do math on the fly. Geez, me and math. I cannot do math. 11 plus 6, that's 17. 9, so that's 26. So 26 runs in that series against the Rays. Got their revenge against the Orioles, but this team is just scoring a ton of runs, and it's not a surprise. This offense is really good. That was one thing about this team that I knew they were going to be okay with, was the offense. I mean, they got plenty of offensive firepower in this lineup. And even without a Mookie Betts, there's a ton of offense. Then the game got postponed against the Twins. And then, hey, winning the next 3. They got one more tomorrow on Jackie Robinson Day. And, winning the doubleheader today, just a really good winning streak right now for the Red Sox. They're just pounding teams, and they're getting some close wins as well along the way. And it's just really nice to see, as a Red Sox fan, kind of just what they've been able to do. Let's take a look at some of the numbers during this time. If we go to the offensive numbers, JD Martinez leading the way in wins above replacement with a 0.7 going back to the start of that win streak on April 5th. JD Martinez, 4 homers, 13 RBIs during that time, a 393 average, a 964 slugging. Are you kidding me? Rafael Devers has been clobbering the ball lately. You guys know I am not a big fan of the defense when it comes to Rafael Devers, but the guy can hit. I have never said that he cannot hit. He's had 5 home runs during this streak, 11 RBIs, and 828 slugging. This guy's hitting out of his mind. Xander Bogaerts is hitting really well. He's got a 500 average over his last 6 games. Are you kidding me? I mean, you got Christian Vasquez providing some power. Alex Verdugo had himself a good day today. Had himself a diving catch there to end the game. He had a home run today. I mean, this guy's just been really doing very well. I mean, even Franchi Cordero's kind of contributing a little bit. He's hitting .438 over his last 17 plate appearances. Christian Arroyo's getting involved. Bobby Dahlback's doing okay. I mean, even Hunter Renfroe hit a home run today. This team is just clicking right now on all cylinders. Let's take a look at the pitching. Let's see if I can pull up that pitching real quick. Taking a look. So am I staying on those dates? No, let me go April 5th to today. And the pitching has just been doing, and that's one thing with this Red Sox team, is this is the difference between this team. Last year, it's like you didn't even know who was going to be taking the mound. This year, you have had guys making their starts. That's what like winning teams do. When you have just guys that just go out there every 5th day, they give you 5 innings at least, they make their starts, and you just feel like you got some consistency going, you got a routine going, you just got a good flow going, and that's what's going on with the Red Sox right now. Taking a look, Matt Barnes has been pitching incredible during this time, 5 innings during that time. He's got himself a save. But he's been pitching really well. Nathan Eovaldi's been pitching pretty good. He pitched today, did very good. Martin Perez, he got off to a tough start in his, what was that, yesterday did he start? Or did he start today? I can't remember if he started today or yesterday, but I mean, he's been pretty solid for the most part. Nick Pavetta's been pretty solid for the most part. But one guy is Garrett Whitlock. Holy cow! The Red Sox got this guy from the Yankees in the what was it, the Rule 5 draft. This guy's been out of his mind. He's so far this year over 6 innings pitched. He's striking out almost 13 batters per 9. He hasn't given up a run yet. This guy's awesome. He's been pitching great out of the bullpen for the Red Sox. Had a good outing today as well. I mean, you gotta love what Garrett Whitlock is doing for the Red Sox right now. Only 24 years old. I mean, come on. This guy has just been a huge addition for the bullpen. I mean, what else is there to say? The Red Sox are clicking offensively. They're pitching. I mean, Eduardo Rodriguez, too. He pitched today. He did pretty good today. But they're just getting enough pitching from these guys. They're making their starts. They're getting really good outings out of the bullpen. I'm telling you, look out for this Red Sox team. And I'm not saying that just, out of bias because I'm wearing the Red Sox jersey and hat, but I'm just saying, this Red Sox team, I was saying it in the offseason, and it is still early. I understand that. But when you're having a win streak like this, there's a lot of good vibes going on, especially early in the season. When you can put together a really good first month of the season, most likely you're on track to at least have a pretty good season. The Red Sox, every single time they have gotten off, they have had good seasons in the past, 2013, 2018, winning the World Series in both of those years. They got off to good starts in both seasons. So, hey, we'll have to see where this keeps going. Obviously, it's very early. I'm not going to, sit here and jump up and down and say, hey, duck boat parade, let's do it. Bring the championship to Boston. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just simply saying, it's a great start to the season. 9 straight wins. Hey, if they can get double digits tomorrow, that's going to be really cool. But really liking what the Red Sox are doing so far. But let's stay in the American League East. The Blue Jays and Yankees, it just seems like the Blue Jays have been, they've had the Yankees number this year. The Yankees, just not off to a great start this year. I think they're going to be fine. But the Blue Jays today, winning on a Bo Bichette walk-off. This Blue Jays team, this American League East, it's been pretty up and down. Besides the Red Sox for the last 9 games, this AL East has been, between these teams. Let's actually go pull up the standings. 1 second here. Standings. Where are the standings? Here we go. MLB.com. All right, let's go here. Sharing the screen. Okay, so where are those standings at? I remember the standings used to be like right there when you would go to MLB.com. Like let's take a look here. As you can see, the Red Sox right now in first place, 9-1 in their last 10 games, 9-game winning streak, like I just said. But, like I said, you kind of got the, Toronto, Baltimore, Tampa Bay, the Yankees. They're kind of just playing around 500 ball right now. These 4 teams are kind of just going back and forth. And, I know it's very early, but it's just, come on. The Yankees, come on. What are they doing? I don't know. But, but Toronto, they won a couple games in a row now and winning on the walk-off today. So I got some video. Hopefully, I don't get copyrighted on this one. That would be really nice, Major League Baseball. If you could please not slap me with a copyright claim, that would be wonderful. But here we go. So here is the walk-off today. And there we go. Oppo shot. Bo Bichette looked like he knew it, too. As soon as he swung, come on. And then just running around the bases. Everyone's just mobbing it at home plate. But let's actually go take a look at this game. But yeah, look at Bo Bichette. Just with the swish. There we go. Bo Bichette. Look at Vlad Jr. Look how happy these guys are. Look how happy they are. Look at Bo Bichette with the sweet flow, man. If I can get my hair looking like that, I'll feel pretty good about myself. My confidence will get boosted. But let's go take a look here at this game today. Here we go. So let's kind of just take a look, and I'm gonna go take a look at the Red Sox game as well. I didn't take a look at the games today, but let's go take a look first at the Blue Jays and the Yankees. Here we go. So let's go to the box score. We got 58 people in here right now. Thank you all for coming out tonight. We're just gonna talk baseball for a little bit tonight. Nothing too long. Just gonna go through a couple of stories for tonight. But let's take a look here. So if we go to the scoring plays for today. So Aaron Judge actually got his 3rd home run of the season today. He got the offense started for the Yankees. Alejandro Kirk had a home run today to take the lead 2-1. Bo Bichette, that was actually his 2nd home run of the day, the walk-off shot. Bo Bichette with 2 home runs today. Had himself a great game today. Aaron Judge had 2 home runs today. So, hey, lots of home runs going around in this game. Gio Urshela had a base hit to help the Yankees take the lead there in the 4th. We had a wild pitch that scored the 4th run for the Blue Jays. And then the score, we didn't see any more scoring until the bottom of the 9th with the Bo Bichette home run. So, hey, you know what? The Blue Jays, it just seems like they've been playing the Yankees pretty well so far this year. Let's actually go. What have the Blue Jays? What is their record so far against the Yankees? I believe they swept them in that first. Did they sweep them, or did they take 2 out of 3 in that first series? I can't fully remember. Taking a look here. So yeah, they took 2 out of 3 against the Yankees there, and they took 2 out of 3 again in this series. So right now they're 4-2 against the Yankees this year. They're doing pretty good against these Yankees. So And good for the Blue Jays too. They're not even in Canada. They're playing in their spring training stadium. So, yeah, they had a bit of a tough stretch there after that Yankee series. They kind of went through they went to Texas, didn't do so well there, lost a couple against the Angels. But hey, when you're going out west, you're an East team, you're going out west. I'm always afraid of those West Coast trips. I always hate those series. First off, because I don't really want to watch the games because they're on at 10 o'clock. So I don't know. Like, I just always hate those West Coast trips when you got like a series against the Angels, or you get a series against, and then you go to the A's and you go to the Mariners. It's like, I can't stand those West Coast trips. But and it seems like a lot of the East Coast teams, they tend to, I don't know. Every time I feel like the Red Sox go out west, I feel like, I don't know. They always play like, they always either don't do great or they kind of just play 500 during that time. And then I don't know, but Blue Jays looking pretty good today. Let's actually go look at the pitching from that game. I always forget to look at the pitching. But I know, what was it, Chad Green that gave up the walk-off there today? Yeah, so Chad Green getting the loss today. Corey Kluber pitched today, 4 innings, 3 earned. How many pitches did he throw today? So they're kind of still working Kluber back a little more slow. He's not really back to the Klubot kind of Kluber right now. But it just seems like they're working him back a little slow. Loaisiga had a couple innings for the Yankees today. O'Day, Wilson had a couple of scoreless innings there. But Zook, Corey Kluber, Zook today, similar outings, 4 innings each, giving up a few runs each. But and then the bullpens came to play. And then, Dolis today, getting that last inning of work there, holding it for the Blue Jays, and he ended up getting the win. So this Yankees team, since we're talking about this Yankees team, they have not been off to a great start. They have, 5-7, as you can see. But with this Yankees team, they're just, I don't know, they're just really not playing all that great. So let's actually go to the Yankees. And hey, I'm not just hating on the Yankees as I'm a Red Sox fan. I will always hate the Yankees, but I will always give the Yankees the respect. Hey, lots of respect over there for those Yankees. But hey, I picked the Yankees to win the World Series this year. So here we go. Yankees, let's take a look at the schedule so far of what they've been doing. It's nice to see Judge, hitting a couple of home runs today. I just want the guy to be healthy, But after that first series against the Blue Jays, they had a couple of wins there against the Orioles, but then, I don't know, kind of just sluggish against the Rays right there. And then again, just sluggish against the Blue Jays. So they got the Rays coming up at home. So it looks like they've been on the road for a little bit here. They've been on the road for 6 games. So that'll probably be nice. Get that home cooking going a little bit. And, but you do got the Rays. The Rays always play the Yankees tough. So we'll have to wait and see over the next few days. They got an off day tomorrow. So Yankee fans, you guys can take a seat tomorrow. But yeah, so it'll be nice. And you got a good Braves series next week. That'll be fun to watch. Braves and Yankees at home. Always gives me those, what year was it? 1999 where the Yankees and the Braves had that World Series. So, but yeah, I think the Yankees are going to get back on track eventually. I think you'll see them probably, I don't know, I think they're going to be fine in these next 5 games at home. So, but then they got another long stretch. I mean, look at this stretch on the road. You got the Indians for 4, and then you got the Orioles for 4. So hopefully the Yankees can get some wins here at home, because that'd be great. If they can win all 5 of these games, that's going to put them at 10-7. But then, because, they're going to need all the wins they can get, especially going on the road. I mean, say what you want about the Indians, but they're never an easy team to play. Orioles are always just such a pesky team. So I think the Yankees, they got some tough teams here with the Rays and the Braves, so they're going to have to really, take a seat tomorrow, get it going. So, alrighty, but let's move on. But good win for the Blue Jays today. Bo Bichette with a couple of home runs today, so good for him. Let's go take a look. Let's go out west a little bit. We're going to go out west. So the Houston Astros, the team that everyone loves to hate. And, hey, they got a bit of bad news today. They got a lot of bad news today. They got actually 5 pieces of bad news today. Houston Astros losing 5 players to COVID protocols. So, and quite a few of those players are actually pretty good. Some of their cornerstone players. So let's actually go take a look at the Astros here. Taking a look here at the report on MLB Trade Rumors, Astros place 5 on the injured list. The Astros offense is taking a sizable hit as the team announced Wednesday that designated hitter Yordan Alvarez, third baseman Alex Bregman, second baseman Jose Altuve, catcher Martin Maldonado, and infielder Robel Garcia are all going to the injured list. The team made the moves due to health and safety protocols, according to Astros general manager James Click, who doesn't expect their game against the Tigers on Wednesday to be postponed. So, I mean, you're losing a lot here for the Astros. I'm not sure how long they're going to be out. I forget the protocol. Is there actually a way? Is there another article that says Astros? Let me just go to Astros. So, all right, which one will be the best? All right, so ESPN, did they give a little more detail here? Houston Astros to play second baseman Jose Altuve, Alex Bregman, Yordan Alvarez, Martin Maldonado, Robel Garcia on the injured list. Click said he couldn't say whether a player had tested positive for COVID-19 or had been exposed to someone who had. He said the length of each player's absence would be determined by contact testing that is being performed. So obviously they were probably hanging around someone that ended up testing positive for COVID. So he also said the moves were not a function of the players breaking COVID-19 protocols, so I guess that's pretty good. He says, absolutely not. The guys have been exceptionally vigilant of making sure that at the ballpark, away from the ballpark, they're following the rules. Click told the reporters. I think this is just another reflection of the situation we're in, not just in baseball, but in the country. The Astros, who are not at the 85% vaccination threshold to loosen team protocols, said they didn't know about having to make these moves until after Tuesday's game. All other players on the team will go through increased testing, and all coaches and staff have been cleared to continue working. So, for the players that are coming up, the Astros called up infielder Taylor Jones, Garrett Stubbs, Abraham Toro, Alex DeGotti, and outfielder Ronnie Dawson from the alternate site. So they got the cavalry coming in from the alternate site. So who knows how long they're going to be out. The Astros actually got off to a really hot start, and they've kind of cooled off. They've lost 4 straight. They're 6-5. It was funny because Oakland, they got off to a really bad start, but Oakland has really been turning it around, winning 4 straight. So now you're seeing this AL West kind of start to they're all kind of getting closer together there. The Angels have dropped a couple. Yeah, I mean, Oakland right now is the hottest team out west, so which I'm not surprised at. I think Oakland has a good team. I was like stunned at the start that they were having. But I don't know. So Houston Astros, let's see if they can, they've lost 4 straight. They are kind of bleeding right now. Let's see if they can stop the bleeding. And if they are going to stop the bleeding, they are going to have to do it without some of their key guys. So, alrighty, moving on. So, let's kind of get more to, we're going to look into the future a little bit. We're going to move to the future, not even this season. Let's actually look ahead to next offseason. We're going to get a bit of a head start here. MLB Trade Rumors today. They released their power rankings for, did I click on the wrong one? Or no, this is good. No, yeah, this is good. 2021-22 free agent power rankings. So they have officially kicked off their power rankings. So let's go take a look at this. Let's go take a look. Alrighty, let's go take a look. I'm seeing someone saying my name in the chat. Let me come back to you. Ryan Jansen, what's going on, my friend? How are you doing? Oh, we got a perfect game going. Perfect game. Perfect game. There's a perfect game going. What in the world is going on? Tune in to the Chicago White Sox game. Rodon is off to a perfect start. He is through 7. So, alrighty. Hey, well, so we'll be sticking around here. Let's see if Carlos Rodon, perfect game so far. I mean, sorry, I might have just jinxed it, but yeah, we'll keep an eye on this. So right now they're going into the bottom of the 7th. So Rodon so far is doing pretty good through 7 innings. So we'll keep an eye on that. When he comes back out to pitch, we will go take a look. So, but as for now, let's go to MLB Trade Rumors. Let's go take a look at these power rankings real quick. I mean, you know, these are kind of the, kind of the guys that you're pretty much expecting to see. So hold on one second. This is kind of weird. Why is he here? Oh, I guess. Okay, so hold on. Here we go. Sharing the screen. All right, so let's go down. Let's start off at number 10. So number 10, they have Dylan Bundy. It's going to be interesting. So Dylan Bundy so far this year. Let's go take a look at Mr. Dylan Bundy. What is he doing so far? He's doing all right so far. He's had 3 games started, a 3.32 ERA. They're really going to need him this year for a full season, and be interesting to see. So he had a pretty good season last year. So if he can keep that going for this Angels team, that's going to be huge. They need all the pitching that they can get. Moving on, let's take a look at number 9. They have Noah Syndergaard in here at number 9. So Syndergaard right now, he is out because of the Tommy John surgery that he had. But right here it's saying Syndergaard was said to have hit 96 miles per hour in a mid-March bullpen session. Haven't really heard too much lately from Syndergaard. So, but yeah, if he can come back and pitch pretty well, I mean, yeah, he'll definitely be a top free agent, of course. Clayton Kershaw, they have at number 8. It's been interesting. He's said a couple of interesting things in the offseason, like saying he doesn't even know what's going to be happening next year. So, I don't know. But it says right here, there's nothing new to report on Kershaw, who recently turned 33 years old. Speculation, including from Evan Grant of the Dallas Morning News, seems to be in the 3-year, $90 million range for Kershaw. The Dodgers remain the favorite, with the Rangers lurking as the hometown pick. So, Clayton Kershaw. We all know what Clayton Kershaw can do. Let's actually take a look at Kershaw. What has he been up to so far? 3 games. And let me click out of these tabs. So, Kershaw, a 2.89 ERA over 3 games. Yeah, Kershaw's just being Kershaw. So, number 7, they have Michael Conforto. Michael Conforto, right off the bat, when I'm thinking Michael Conforto, I'm thinking of that hit-by-pitch walk-off where he stuck out that elbow a little bit. But let's take a look at what he's up to so far. He's not off to a great start. I mean, really, the most valuable thing that he's done so far is stick his elbow out and just win a game. But yeah, he's not off to a good start here. A 130 batting average, only 3 RBIs so far, only a 460 OPS. The season is young, so he's got plenty of time. But in the last few years is pretty much why he is considered right now in the top 10 on the power rankings for MLB Trade Rumors. 2020, he was really good. 2019, he was really good. I mean, he's got great power numbers, good RBI numbers. So he's at a good OPS going back to 2017. So Michael Conforto, a very good offensive player, so he should definitely be getting some attention. Kris Bryant in at number 6. That's really interesting. What is Kris Bryant doing so far this year? I haven't heard too much about him. All right, so 243. He's got the 3 homers. 341 on base, not too shabby. 595 slugging, and 936 OPS for Kris Bryant. So he's off to a decent start. He's got the few home runs. You'd like that average to be a little higher if possible, but he's doing pretty good so far. So, hey, Kris Bryant, I think I was kind of expecting a bit of a bounce back year for Kris Bryant. So, interesting here. Freddie Freeman at number 5. I feel like Freeman should maybe be a little higher on this list, but these are power rankings, so they're going to change. But Freeman is off to a tough start. I mean, he's got 4 home runs so far, so that's pretty good. But the average is a little low. I mean, the RBIs are doing okay. But the OPS still floating around 800. So Freeman, he just hasn't put it all together yet. I think we're going to see another good season from Freddie Freeman. But now we're going to start getting into some of these guys. So Trevor Story. Why do they not have the Trevor Story stats? Let's pull up Trevor Story. Trevor Story. So, yeah, I mean, Trevor Story, he's going to be one of the premier shortstops on the market. I mean, this guy has just been so good going back for a few years now. So far on the year, 267, 3 RBIs. Not really too much to show right now with Trevor Story, but we're going to get from Trevor Story is you're going to get the offense. You're going to get the defense from him. Yeah, Trevor Story. I like me some Trevor Story. Anyway, are they back here yet? So we're still, okay, bottom of the 7th, 1 out. So I'll make sure to put this game on in here a little bit. But back to the power rankings. At number 3, they have Carlos Correa. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Correa, the guy he's had a hard time staying healthy in his career. He's doing good so far this year, and he's going to need to. He's going to need to have a good year this year. It's a contract year. He's off to a good start. 295 average with 3 homers, 922 OPS. He's off to a good start here. 44 at bats so far. So Carlos Correa, if he's healthy, he's a good player. The only problem is he just hasn't been able to stay healthy. So, I mean, the last that we saw with Correa is that the Astros were trying to extend him. So, but I guess he turned it down. So have to wait and see. Maybe they can come to an agreement at some point. Number 2, they have Trevor Bauer. He has the opt-out, right? That's why they have him at number 2. So the most notable recent development. Okay, they're just talking about that stuff, whatever. Okay, so most likely this story is much ado about nothing and will have no effect on Bauer's earning power should he decide to opt out after 2021. Given the structure of his contract, most feel that Bauer is more likely to opt out after 2022. That's why we didn't include him in the snazzy image used in this post. Oh, okay. So, I don't know, but why would you put him on the list? I don't see why you would put him on this list. I mean, I get it, but I don't know. He's an opt-out. So it's like, and he's going to be making a lot of money for that next year. So, I don't know. I just feel like he shouldn't be on this list. But with Bauer, I don't think there's been anything recently, but they had the whole thing about the baseballs, had some markings on them, had some sticky substance. He was calling out Ken Rosenthal, saying he wasn't giving all the facts and yada, yada. But we'll have to wait and see how that develops. I feel like it's gone a little hush-hush over the last couple of days. But at number 1, they got Corey Seager. So Francisco Lindor, he is now locked up with the Mets. A big deal for Francisco Lindor, so we will not see him. But Corey Seager, what is he doing so far? Hey, Corey Seager's is doing Corey Seager things. 366 average, has a home run so far. The 8 RBIs. He's got an OPS over 1,000. Hey, what is there to say about Corey Seager? One of the better players in the game. Had a really good season last year. Good postseason last year. So Corey Seager, no surprise to see him here at number 1. I feel like personally Bauer just shouldn't be on this list. Because it's an opt-out at the end of the day. Oh, Christian, is he pitching now? Let me actually grab my remote here. And let me pull up. They just end the 7th. So let's take a look. All right, so it's just ended. So I'm going to go back to that in a second. But I don't know. Trevor Bauer, I just wouldn't put on this list. I'm trying to think who could maybe, if you were to slide everyone up a spot. So aside from the aforementioned Gausman and Stroman, Max Scherzer's one. You got Lance Lynn. I don't know. I feel like these are some pretty decent guys. I don't know. I feel like I'd rather have like a Max Scherzer on this list instead of Dylan Bundy. I don't know. How's Scherzer doing so far? He's fine. He's 2 games so far, 3.75 ERA. Yeah, Ryan, man, feel free, my friend. Feel free. I feel like Scherzer should be on this list. It's Max Scherzer. The guy's one of the better pitchers in the game, even despite his age. You could even argue Rizzo could be on this list. Lance Lynn. Lance Lynn's very good. He just had a really good start not too long ago. He pitched a complete game. What was it, 10 strikeouts? I don't know. This is how I feel. I feel like Dylan Bundy probably. I'd say Dylan Bundy's on the outskirts. So I don't know. What can I say? Actually, they're saying his velocity's been up this year, so that's really good. 14 starts dating back to last year, 27.3 K percentage and 6.4 walk percentage. He's still pretty young, so I can understand why he'd be on this list. But he's going to have himself a pretty good year. I have to wait and see. Erod, hey, for the Red Sox, what are they going to do with Erod? Be interesting to see. Do they sign him long term? I don't know. I feel like for Eduardo Rodriguez, I'd be totally okay with signing him up long term. Besides last year, he's been giving. He had a good amount of innings in 2019. He's been a pretty solid guy going back to even 2015. He was really good in 2015. 2016, I remember that year was a bit of a struggle for him. But 2018, he was a focal point for the Red Sox pitching staff the year. I would sign him up long term. Why not? He's 29? He was 28. I would get this guy signed. I don't know. That's just me. I feel like he's just pretty solid. 3.81 ERA, 3.86 FIP in 2019. I thought that was pretty good. You could even argue maybe Eduardo Rodriguez could be on this list. So, but already. Oh, Rodon's pitching. My bad. All right, here we go. Let me go grab my remote. Hold on one second, everyone. All right, what is going on? All right, let me get this game on. All right, so Rodon. Wow, he's got 2 quick outs. Whoa. Jeez. Man, oh man. All right, my MLB TV is loading. I mean, we got to go to the White Sox commentary, right? Ooh. Oh, 2 strikes. Two strikes with Rodon. White Sox up 8-0. Oh, he struck him out. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Wow. Let's go. 24 down, 3 to go. Man. Oh, I picked a good night to stream. I got to fix the title here. I mean, hey, you all can, say I'm going to jinx it, but I put no hitter watch for Joe Musgrove the other night and I didn't jinx it. So, just saying. Here we go. All right, I'm going to take out. One second, everyone. I'm just adjusting the title. Carlos Rodon. Okay. Title is adjusted. Here we go. All righty, we're good to go. Let's do this. All righty. But all right, we're going to have the White Sox coming up before we get to the juicy bottom of the 9th. What's going on? What is going on? Oh, whoopsies. That's not the right screen. There we go. Got to put those tags in for the video. Let me click out of some of these here. Hey, so far when it comes to streaming, when, if a guy's got at least a no-hitter going, I'm 1 for 1 on the year. How are those White Sox doing? Let's go take a look, actually. But here we go. We got Brian Shaw on the mound for the Indians. But no one cares about Brian Shaw right now. We're looking for something else with a Mr. Carlos Rodon. I'm going to hesitate from saying it. All right, let's go to the standings real quick. Let's kind of just see what's going on. Everyone as well, be on the lookout. I'm going to start trying to do my power rankings. I want to start going live every week, and I want to start doing my power rankings. Try to do it at least every Sunday night. So be on the lookout for that. I forgot to mention that earlier. I'm going to start trying to do some weekly things. So, I'm going to have certain nights for certain things. So, Sunday nights, probably my power rankings. And then we'll also have the Sunday night game on ESPN as well, so we can keep an eye on that. I want to also start kind of doing, some more, kind of more fun things, too. I'm deciding if this one's going to be live or not, but I want to do a video dedicated, each week to just looking at Major League Baseball memes. They're so funny. Some of them are really funny. I'm just saying. But as of right now, let's take a look. The White Sox, they're 5-6 so far in the year. But, I mean, this team is really good. This team is really good. You know, it's still, obviously, it's very early. So, it's nice to see that you're getting a performance like this out of a guy who's not even, like, you know, considered a focal point of this team, in my opinion. And, you know, the guys that you're kind of looking at are, you know, guys like, you know, Lucas Giolito and Lance Lynn and Dallas Keuchel and, you know, guys in the bullpen like Liam Hendricks, Michael Kopech, Garrett Crochet, you know, guys like that. So it's nice to see that you're getting a performance like this from a Carlos Rodon. So far on the night, he's got 6 Ks. So that defense is definitely helping him out a little bit. But he's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. We got 69 people in the chat right now. If anyone is new, definitely think about hitting subscribe. We're trying to get to 7K by the All-Star break. If we can make that happen, you will make my dreams come true, and you will put a smile on my face. 82 people in the chat right now. What is going on, everyone? How are we doing? We're watching some fun baseball where a certain pitcher named Carlos Rodon is he's trying to do something pretty good. So, but oh yeah, how could I forget? I'm just seeing in the chat, you know, Yermin Mercedes too. This guy's off to a stupid start. Are you kidding me? I mean, what is it? What is the update on this guy right now? He's hitting 514, just a nice crisp 514 on the year. No big deal at all. This guy's out of his mind. Are you kidding me? This dude hit a 485-foot bomb at 1.2. I mean, come on. This guy's playing out of his mind. He's got about a 1,400 OPS, hitting 514 on the year. He's got 19 hits and 37 at-bats. Does that count tonight? What's he done tonight? Tonight, I mean, the dude's 3 for 4. Are you kidding? Oh, that does include tonight. So, he's playing out of his mind. Absolute, I mean, in the early going, he is the front runner for Rookie of the Year. I mean, goodness gracious, man. 84 people in the chat. Let's see if we can get to 100 people. We're watching some White Sox Indians. Nothing really crazy going on in this game. We just, you know, we got a good pitching performance tonight from Carlos Rodon, so we're keeping an eye out for that. I gotta take the Streamlabs. I gotta take that Streamlabs moderator off. 94 people in the chat, everyone. What's going on? I cannot show the game. I apologize, but I can talk about it. I can react to it, and you know, we can react together to it. To the nice baseball game that is going on, to this nice pitching performance that is going on. Mercedes is at... Oh, is he up now? Oh, here we go. Yermin Mercedes is up against Brian Shaw. What was that, a cutter? Looked pretty good. 95-mile-an-hour cutter for Brian Shaw. Not too shabby, if you ask me. 97 people in the chat right now. Can we get to 100 people tonight? That would be awesome. Oh, yeah, Shintaro Katone, man. I mean, hey, Rodon, because of that nice pitching performance tonight, he is giving a lot of points for people that decided to start him today. Yeah, Ryan, I'm hoping if we can get to 100, that would be awesome. It's going to help when you got a guy, Yermin Mercedes. I mean, even though he hit it right to short, the dude just hit it on the barrel. That was a bullet. This guy is out of his mind. Juan Rodriguez, Boston Strong, my friend. I am wearing my my city edition of the Red Sox, City Edition. What do you call them? The jerseys and the hats right now. I got the hat. I did not get the jersey. I like the hat better than the jersey. I'm not too big of a fan of the yellow jerseys. I just don't look good in yellow, you know. Us gingers, we got to be very selective of our of the colors that we wear. In my league, if you pitch a perfect game, you get an extra 100 points. That is insane. I got the no-hitter from Lucas Giolito last year, so that gave me a good amount of points. Here we go. Carlos Rodon is back on the mound, trying to complete his really good pitching performance. I love the socks, man. I love those like classic high socks where it's like the loop on the bottom, you know? Gotta love the classic look. But here we go. Coming up for the Indians. I mean, you got a few tough guys coming up. You got Naylor, you got Perez, and you got Chang. So Rodon, he's going to have his work cut out for him. 110 people in the chat. What's going on, everyone? We're watching some Indians White Sox. We're watching a really good pitching performance from Carlos Rodon. And, yeah. So if you are new, hit that subscribe button. I'm talking baseball here all the time. Definitely think about hitting that subscribe button. Worldwide Jamal, I would be floored if he gets this done. That would be nuts, man. I mean, Carlos Rodon, on the year so far, how's he been doing so far this year? I mean, this year this is his second start. So, yeah, this is his second start. He had a pretty good first outing against the Mariners. 5 innings, only 2 hits allowed. So, he had a few walks, though. But here we go. We're into it. Here we go. Strike one. So, again, I don't know. I think my feed on my TV is a little slower than what you're seeing on the screen. But here we go. Carlos Rodon trying to complete a really good pitching performance. Strike two against Naylor. Look at that hair from Josh Naylor. Man, gotta love the hair, man. Here we go. Rodon, he's at 97 pitches. 97 pitches. Oh, he chops it to first. He gets it. He steps on the bag. He slides. He's out. He gets him. That was a close play. Are they going to challenge this play? Oh, my. That was a bang-bang play. Naylor dove with everything he had. Abreu had to beat him to the bag. Oh, I think he just beat him. Just beat him. Oh, my goodness. Drama here in the 9th inning. Just beat him. Wow. Oh, come on. Look like, no, he's out. He's out. He's out. Oh, we got 53 likes on the stream. Everyone, if you can, hit that like button for me, everyone. Let's get this stream out to more baseball fans. He's got to be out. Yeah, he's out. 2 more. Let's go. Carlos Rodon, 2 more. There's always one dramatic play in these really good pitching performances. 138 people in the chat. Everyone, if you can, hit that like button for me. I know it's cliche here on the YouTubes, but it really helps. It really helps. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. I'm talking baseball here all the time. Check out all my other content that I've made. If you are new here, welcome. We are watching, and again, a really good pitching performance from Carlos Rodon. Here we go. Coming up, we have Roberto Perez, lefty against righty. Strike one. Blows it by him. 96 miles an hour. Strike one. 99th pitch. Here comes pitch number 100. He is entering the triple-digit threshold of pitches. Here we go. Carlos Rodon. Oh, another swinging strike. 97-mile-an-hour heat. On the 100th pitch, he's got 2 strikes. Carlos Rodon is looking sharp here in this 9th inning. Oh, fouls it back. He just challenged him again with another high fastball. Rodon is just coming at him. We got 149 people in the chat. What is going on, everyone? We're watching the Carlos Rodon really good pitching performance. We got 2 strikes against Roberto Perez. Roberto Perez calls time. These Indians, man. They're trying to really mess this this really good pitching performance up. Trying to dive into first base, calling timeout at home. Here we go. Carlos Rodon, 0-2 count. Oh, he goes to the slider. Oh, he hit him. Oh, he hit him with the slider. No, he hit him with the slider. Ah, oh, should have just stuck with the fastball, man. That really hit him? Oh, I hit him right on the foot. Dang, it wasn't even close. Ah. But Carlos Rodon still has a really good pitching performance going on. All is not lost. All is not lost. Here we go. I got to update the title. All right, title is updated. I can type it, but I'm not going to say it. Oh, man, Chicago is chanting. They are not happy. Here we go. Chang is up. Oh, swing and strike. 1-1 count. Yu Chang is up. Not hitting very good so far on the year. A 211 average, a 602 OPS. Not really too much going on with Yu Chang. But here we go. Fouls it back. 95 miles an hour. Chang just gets a piece of it. 1-2 count. Again, what you see on the screen might be a little ahead of what I'm actually watching. So I'm reacting to what I'm seeing. Oh, he got him! Strike 3! He is 1 out away. 1 out away. He got a little bit of a call there. It looked a little inside, but it looked like it caught a little bit of the inside part of that plate. He is 1 out away from completing the really good pitching performance. Here we go. Coming up, we got Jordan Luplow. Or is it Luplow? I can't remember how you pronounce it. But here we go. 2 outs. Strike 1. Change up on the inside corner. 0-1 count. That was his 107th pitch of the night. Carlos Rodon is twirling a gem here in Chicago tonight. Ball away. Change up. 144 people in the chat. What is going on, everyone? How are you doing? Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. If you are looking for more baseball news and content, definitely think about subscribing. I'm talking baseball here all the time. Carlos Rodon trying to complete the really good pitching performance. Fouls it back. 97 miles an hour. He is 1 strike away. 1 strike away. 109 pitches. 110 is coming up. Carlos Rodon, let's go. 1-2 count. Fastball up and away. 99 miles an hour. This guy just tried throwing the juice by him to complete the game. I was saying Carlos Rodon earlier. I apologize. It's Carlos Rodon. I just heard him say it on the TV. Thought it was Rodon. But here we go. Carlos Rodon. 2-2 count. 110 pitches so far. He dials in. The pitch. Fouls it back. We got a little bit of a battle coming here for the last possible out. He is still throwing gas, Yogi dude. He is still throwing gas. He threw 99 right there a second ago. He's on 111 pitches, and he's throwing gas. He's just throwing the juice. Here we go. I say go back with that fastball. That fastball's been really good, man. Fastball up. Here we go. Oh, he did it. He went fastball up. That's been a good pitch for him tonight. But we got a full count, 112 pitches. Carlos Rodon is looking to complete the really good pitching performance. Here we go. Everyone's got their cell phones out here in Chicago. We got a full count. Carlos Rodon looks in. Here we go. Oh! Got a decent piece of it, but he fouls it off to left. Brandon Maxwell is a very good at bat. Very good at bat. Cleveland's giving him no breaks, no complaints, just saying, yes, Rex Smith, that's what a division rival is going to do, man. They're going to play you until the very end, no matter what the score is. And you know they want to break it up, man. Here we go. Full count. Carlos Rodon, 113 pitches. Here comes pitch number 114. He has been sharp tonight. He is still throwing hard here in the ninth inning. The pitch. Grab ball on to third. He's got it. On to first. Rodon with a no-hitter. Carlos Rodon makes history. A no-hitter. Oh, my. I have had the privilege and the honor to watch 2 no-hitters so far this year. Wow. I have live streamed 2 no-hitters so far this year. It has been a privilege. Wow. Vincent Preston, Fuzzy will not sleep tonight. Carlos Rodon has completed the no-hitter. He lost the perfect game on a hit by pitch, barely hit him in the shoe, but he gets the no-hitter. He completes history, the second no-hitter this year. First one going to Joe Musgrove, second one going to Carlos Rodon. He pitched awesome tonight. Absolutely awesome. What a great performance from Carlos Rodon tonight. Wow. Fuzzy, where are you? Where is Fuzzy? Where is Fuzzy? What a performance, man. Man, oh man. This White Sox team, while it may not be showing in the standings just yet, this team is good. And the fact that they got a really good performance like that from, a guy that's not even considered top 3 in the rotation. He tips the hat to the Chicago faithful. Carlos Rodon with the start of his life tonight. He was so close to a perfect game. But you know what? I give a lot of respect for Carlos Rodon because I think a lot of guys, once that happens, once you lose a perfect game like that, when you had 2 outs and you lose a perfect game, a lot of guys, they got to go from the windup to the stretch. I mean, a lot of things can be going on in your head. So I give a lot of credit to Carlos Rodon for just digging deep there and just finishing the no-hitter. He had a little bit of a blip in the radar, but he was able to just finish the job and still make history. That, to me, that's a competitor right there. That's a guy, you know what? He said, all right, I lost the perfect game. That sucks. But you know what? I'm going to come out here and I'm going to finish the no-hitter. So good job to him. I have a lot of respect for that because that takes a lot of mental fortitude, if you ask me. Congratulations to Carlos Rodon. Yermin Mercedes, he's one of the first guys out there, absolutely sprinted out to the mound. Water being chucked everywhere. Carlos Rodon, man. You had Lucas Giolito last year for the White Sox. You had Carlos Rodon this year for the White Sox. Absolutely amazing. Amazing. Wow. I'm going to be honest, everyone. I didn't think this... I wasn't even going to be streaming tonight. I've had a bit of a... Not a great week this past week. A bit of a stressful week this past week. A bit of a tough week this past week. And I wasn't even going to go live tonight. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go live. I'm going to talk some baseball. I am so glad I went live tonight. I love this game. I love this, man. Absolutely love this. This is fantastic. Wow. Man. Elizabeth, Fuzzy will not be sleeping well tonight. Man. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate that, my friend. Appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, hey, a no-hitter, when it was so unexpected like this, man. I went live to just talk about a few things, and I was gonna go off. So again, thank you to those in the chat that kind of made me aware. I was going to be looking at some scores, so I probably would have noticed it eventually. But, I mean, hey, Pretty cool. Is the baseball causing this? Worldwide Jamal. Hey, if I could win an MVP in anything, that'd be awesome. Rex Smith, I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. Thank you for coming out. Hey, man, you guys make these streams. You make these streams worth it. 135 people in the chat right now. You guys are fantastic. Mercedes ran out faster than a Mercedes HMA. You are right on the money with that one, my friend. Nahawand, insane. Zachary Goldstein. Hey, what a play by Abreu. Absolutely. Can we give some credit to Jose Abreu on that play? That dude had to beat Josh Naylor to the bag. That was as bang of a play as you can get. So Jose Abreu not only saved the perfect game at the time, but he saved the no-hitter. So Southsider 14. Oh, man, the happiest person in the chat. If I died tonight, I'm letting you know it will be okay. Get to see no-hitters in back-to-back seasons. Absolutely, man. Yeah, Ryan Jansen. Jose Abreu, he dove full out for that, man. Man, oh, man. Absolutely insane. Again, I wasn't even going to go live tonight. And then I decided, you know what? I've had a bit of a tough week. I'm going to go live because I love talking this stuff. It'll make me feel a little better after a tough week. And then, what do you know? Sit down. We get a note. We almost had a perfect game. Are you kidding me? Almost had a perfect game. Ended up getting a no-hitter. Absolutely insane. Orioles is here. I know there's bigger things going on right now, but Joe Ross has been very impressive after he took 2020 off. Before stream is over, could you watch his pictures from today? I'm actually gonna get going here in a little bit. I got to work on a couple of things before I get to bed. So I'm going to be out of here in a few minutes. I'm sorry, Orioles, but I can take a real quick look at the stats. So far, he's had a very good start to the year. 5 innings so far, hasn't given up a run, struck out a few guys. But yeah, Joe Ross doing pretty well in that Nationals bullpen so far. But story of the night, Carlos Rodon throwing a no-hitter. Let me actually edit this title really quick. Let me see here. Carlos Rodon, no-hitter. Alrighty. So, there we go. Everyone, before I do get out of here in a second, if you can, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 7K by the All-Star break. Hit that like button if you can. That would be awesome. If you can, go follow me on Twitter as well if you want to talk some baseball throughout the day. So let's actually just take a look right here. That was a bit of a wild ninth inning, honestly. He was 1 out away from a perfect game. We had Jose Abreu make a stellar play at first to save the perfect game. And then the hit by pitch there cost the perfect game, but it kept the no-hitter intact. Carlos Rodon, he dug deep. He was able to get the final out there. A bit of a hard hit ball to third, but a good play from Yohan Moncada to save that. So good on Yohan Moncada too. You always need a little bit of defense when it comes to a perfect game. You need the guys to step up. And these guys really stepped up for him there in the ninth inning. There was a bit of a what's the word? I can't think of the word. He had some tough stuff going on in that ninth inning. So, but alrighty. So I'm starting to see some people are starting to exit. I'm going to make my exit as well. Everyone, I want to thank you so much for coming out tonight. This is a big surprise. I did not expect this to happen tonight. That's what makes doing these streams so much fun. This is why I love coming on here and talking with all of you guys. Like I said, I've been gone for a few days. Didn't have the great past few days. But you know what? I came on here tonight talking baseball. I love to talk baseball. I'm so glad I came on tonight. I'm glad I got to talk with all of you. I'm glad I got to share a good experience with all of you watching the second no-hitter. And what an honor it is. Two no-hitters. Joe Musgrove the other night and then Carlos Rodon tonight. So we are 2 for 2 on these performances. So everyone, thank you so much for coming out tonight. I really appreciate it. Again, one more time, if you can, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Hit that like button. Go follow me on Twitter if you want. But I'm going to get out of here, everyone. Thank you again for coming out tonight. Appreciate seeing all of you in the chat always. And but yeah, if there's anything to talk about tomorrow night, I will be right here. So everyone, have yourself a great night. And as always, I'll talk to you next time.